Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakah Kodash, Barakata. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to Yakim out there pushing this word and truth. This is the Brother I with another video, and these past couple hours have been pretty intense. You've had that missile strike by the U.S., Britain, and France and Syria, and now just recently, as it says in this ZeroHedge.com article, 20 dead after Israeli warplanes reportedly attack Iranian military base in Syria. The least of the flock shall draw them out indeed. Summary. Pro-Syria government media says no attack on Jabal Azan in the Aleppo province. All other media says attack on Jabal Azan in the Aleppo province. Explosion happened near location where pro-Iranian Afghani Fatmiun is located. Unclear if explosion result of airstrike or explosive detonating within the warehouse. At least 20 dead, including Iranian officers. There's an update. There's at least one purported one purported video of the attack on Aleppo that suggests it was an airstrike. Let's get this video real quick. Majad Khalaf says, airstrikes targeting Iranian militants in Jabal Azan in northern Aleppo countryside. Other sources claiming ISIS launched an attack on Assad forces and allied Shiite militias in outskirts of Al-Mayadeen city east of Deir Zor. And as we know, ISIS is just a proxy army for the U.S. and Israel. So if that was the case that ISIS did it, it might as well have been Israel that did it. Update, Hezbollah-tied news media is denying any airstrikes took place. Pro-Syrian government media, no attack in Aleppo. All other media, attack in Aleppo. These rumors being circulated to raise morale of terrorists, which was brought low after failure of tripartite aggression on Syria. Al-Mayadeen denies reports of an Israeli strike in Jabal Azan. Trusted sources on the ground tell Al-Mayadeen there is no truth to Israeli enemy media reports of Israeli strike on southern Aleppo countryside. With Al-Ahed reporting that the source of explosions in Aleppo was from detonating explosives, not airstrikes. David Daoud, for Hezbollah's at Al-Ahed News says news on airstrikes in Jabal Azan is inaccurate. Sound of explosions came from detonating explosives. Daoud again. 5 Hezbollah news of Israeli strike in southern Aleppo countryside and in southern Syria inaccurate. These rumors being circulated to raise morale of terrorists, which was brought low after failure of tripartite aggression on Syria. Another update. This keeps coming. As expected, Israel has been named as the perpetrator. 4 Israeli airstrikes on Iranian base in Aleppo, Syria, reports I-24. According to the unconfirmed reports from the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, there have been a number of casualties following the strike. It remains unclear if those killed were Syrians or Iranians. If the latter, Iran may soon be in a state of war with Israel, and we know that if Iran has a war with Israel, that's going to drag the U.S. into it, because the U.S. is Israel's Bati boy. And now I'm going to go to a classic, Jeremiah 49 verse 20. Therefore hear the counsel of Yahweh that he hath taken against Edom, the Edomites, the so-called white race, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock, those piece of shit gutter rat Amalekites posing as Israelis in the state of Israel, shall draw them out. The U.S. and other Edomites, because you know, as I just said, if Israel goes to war with anybody, especially Iran, that's going to draw the U.S. right into that conflict. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. And this is going to lead to the Battle of the Valley of Jehoshaphat, World War III, or the battle, or as it's known, the Battle of Armageddon, which is going to see A lot of people destroyed, and the eventual salvation of the Hebrew Israelites, chiefly the 144,000, and the righteous 1/3. So this is beautiful. It's been as I said, it's been a pretty exciting past couple of hours. Michael A. Harowitz, Al Arabiya quotes SOHR as confirming that an explosion took place in Jabal Azan in Aleppo province. Nature of the explosion unconfirmed. Slovakia. SOHR further claims that there are casualties following the strike, according to Al Arabiya. Mariv reports that at least 20 Iranian officers were killed in Aleppo due to the airstrikes. Airstrikes targeting Iranian militants in Jabal Azan in northern Aleppo countryside. Let's see what this video is. It's just the same video. Slovakia. Trump's mission in Syria may be accomplished, but Israel's is just getting started. As we speculated, again, the least of the flock shall draw them out. According to a report by Sky News Arabia and Al Arabiya, a huge explosion was heard at the Iranian base Jabal Azan, located in Syria's Aleppo, after it was struck by unidentified warplanes. Just saying the same thing. Other sources, including Israel's Jerusalem Post, confirm the strike. Possible strike against Iran base, weapons warehouse in southern Aleppo, Syria, following reports of explosion, Jerusalem Post. Militants say explosions at large Iranian militia base in Aleppo, Al-Hadath. An unconfirmed photo of the strike. Lee Sachs says possible strike against Iran base, weapons warehouse in southern Aleppo following reports of explosions. Here's that picture. It's something. The alleged Iranian airbase was first disclosed in late February when Fox News published images showing a military base northeast of Syria's capital. According to the report, Iran's Al-Quds forces operating the post. For more information, please see Israeli satellite images reveal Iran builds military base near Damascus. While it is too early to determine who launched the attack, since none of the Western forces have claimed responsibility, the most likely party is Israel, which, as a reminder, was also the first to strike Syria last Monday, almost a week before the U.S. coalition forces also unloaded on Syria. So as you brothers can see, as we're in that season of war, things just keep escalating, and while there hasn't been any really confirmed reports on whether it was Israel or not, we can most likely assume that it is Israel, and with these, as it keeps showing these updates coming in this article, we'll know soon enough. But brothers, it's right around the corner, so just keep strong and keep pushing these videos, and a ball. And with this video, I hope you brothers were edified. Until next time, Shalom.